Erica. Yeah. You rock with me, the one and only DJ J Erica. It's DJ J Erica podcast. Today we got a special guest up in the building, all the way from Chicago. K.O. Mason is up in the house. Thank you so much for coming to the show.
What's going on?
Where did you get your stage name from, K.O. Mason? It's a quite a standout type of name. Where did you get that stage name?
So at first my name was KO Trap Vibes. You know what I'm saying? Trap Vibes. That's my logo. That's my brand. I got merch. You know what I'm saying? Clothes, whatever you need. But it was KO Trap Vibes, and I changed it because my team was just saying like, man, we got to make it more like it got to stand out more. You know what I'm saying? So the KO part, it came from me being in the streets, just my homies, you know what I'm saying? They just named me that because I used to be, you know what I'm saying, wild, and we used to be fighting a lot, you know what I'm saying? And the Mason part, that's my last name. So it just like, it went together real smooth, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, that's cool. And so what would you describe your sound as if you had to like give an interpretation of the type of sound that you present?
I would say I'm on the more of the like real rap side. You know what I'm saying? I like to motivate and educate at the same time. And so I feel like I'm more on the real rap, like hip hop side. You know what I'm saying? Not so much as being a rapper, but like being an artist, because I like to be versatile with what I do. So I feel like, I would put my sound in like the hip hop status, hip hop genre. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. And what inspires you to create in general when you are producing your music?
Well, that story I told you about, the brief story I told you about me being in the basement, you know what I'm saying, in my aunt's house, just like in the trenches, it's bad around there, you know what I'm saying? That motivated me, you know what I'm saying? Just like real life situations motivated me. It's artists who I used to listen to like when I was younger, like the Jay-Z's, the Nas's, like they motivated me a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it was mainly like just real life situations that was going on.
And of course, to go off of like what inspires you, when you're creating a studio, what type of artist are you when you record? Are you a one and done, or uh, do you be in the studio for a certain amount of time? Like, how long do it take for you to like knock out a song?
Well, I like to see. I write my music. I write most of my music. So like, and when I say I write most of my music, like sometimes I might just go in there and just say something off the top of the years. I like to write before I get to the studio. You know what I'm saying? I like to have at least 10 tracks already ready to go. That way I could just get in there, and I already been practicing them. So that way I could just get in there and it go real smooth, and I can knock out 10 tracks within a 3-4 hour span. You know what I'm saying? So like, but I could go in the studio just on a random, like today I got a session. You know what I'm saying? I got some stuff, you know what I'm saying, that I could record, but maybe I might just go in there and just say something off the top of my head how I'm feeling today. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's times where I just could go in there off the top of my head, but most of the time I like to have it already prepared so I could just go in there and knock it out.
What is the hip hop scene in Chicago? Because you said that you're from Chicago. And of course, you travel to different hip hop scenes. What is the hip hop scene in Chicago compared to other locations?
I would say it's more. I would say it's more like urban. You know what I'm saying? More like drill type. You know what I'm saying? It's more drill. You won't find. I don't know. It's kind of hard to really, because it's hard to like really like not compare a city to what we got going on, because I feel like a lot of the stuff that we do and did, like a lot of other cities kind of got hooked on to that too. And now they starting to do it, you know what I'm saying? But they twist it and turn it into their own way, you know what I'm saying? And they get confused where it really came from. And then they, you know what I'm saying, they start to say, oh, we started this first. Ooh. But I really think Chicago just made like a real big, super strong impact on the music industry, period. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, it ain't really no, I don't see no, as far as the flows and all of that, like cadences and stuff, that's different, you know what I'm saying? But like the stuff that people actually talk about, it's drill, you know what I'm saying? It's drill. And I feel like it came from our city first.
And if you had the chance to collaborate with an artist, of course, as you starting out with your rap career, over the course of your career, who would you collaborate with and why? It could be hip hop, it can be R&B singers, it could be whoever you want.
My first collab, I really wanted to be Nas. And I say Nas because I really like grew up listening to him, you know what I'm saying? Even when I was younger and didn't understand nothing he was saying, because Nas is like a deep lyricist, you know what I'm saying? So like, but once I got older and I understood what he was talking about, it just made me like more attracted to hip hop, you know what I'm saying? And it made me stay in that lane. And I never changed it and went into the other lane that the music industry is in right now. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like that'd be dope. Me and him do a song because we both lyricists, you know what I'm saying? And I'm up for the challenge, you know what I'm saying? I'm up for the challenge because I know he gonna come with it, and I'm gonna make sure I come with it for sure. But definitely gotta be Nas first.
Well, that would be an interesting and dope collaboration to be able to work with Nas and with his flow and what he of course brings to the table. He's definitely a legend. If you could pick one more, who would be the second collaboration you would do?
I'm gonna go with Kendrick Lamar. I'm gonna go with him too because his sound just dope. He got a real dope sound, like the West Coast. Like I like that West Coast type of sound, but it's different at the same time. Like because he a lyricist also. You know what I'm saying? So like I like doing. I just like doing music with artists who just like I could compare to, I could relate to. You know what I'm saying? I could relate. Our stories like kind of almost the same, but we just come from different areas or different parts of the world.
And going from that, we're going to talk about your new record, of course, and that's what you're here to promote right now. Take That. So tell me about that song, the story behind that song, and the creative process of the song.
So Take That was just, I'm not even gonna lie to you. So when I first came to Atlanta, I came out here to visit my team who I'm with now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was new to me. So like we just went to the studio so they could get a feel of me. I could see what our process was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So like when we went to the studio, we really just knocked out like, I wanna say like the whole time I was here for 2 weeks. So we knocked out like 8 tracks, like 8 solid, nice tracks too. You know what I'm saying? Usually artists go in there and they record about 20 songs, but it'd be only 2 of them that be good songs. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't taking their time. But we actually sat down, took our time, you know what I'm saying, planned it out. But Take That was the first record that I did. So it was like kind of they wanted to get a feel of me and see what I could do. And the story behind it is basically my guy Zamar, he was scrolling on his Instagram and Diddy had popped up and he was like, take that. And I was like, wait, hold on. And me and my guy Tyshawn, who on the hook, he was like, hey, we need to use that, bro. So I was like, wait, play it back. So like, that was kind of like the influence on that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, shit, maybe we could get Diddy to hit his shit and he could, you know what I'm saying? You never know. We trying to, so that our whole thing was to get Diddy attention off that. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that came from. Also being stretched as an artist. So like, I like to go mess with different types of producers because they all got different sounds. You know what I'm saying? So I like to see what different sound I could find that'll match my sound. You know what I'm saying? So like now I like to go mess with different producers. But like low key, he one of the top producers that I could just instantly go to whenever I need some beats or whatever. I could just boom hit low key. He come right to my, you know what I'm saying, right to my aid.
So, of course, this year it's been tumultuous. We only got a few more days in this year. You know, I could say thank God.
Man.
Oh man, it's been rough.
Blessed to survive, man. Blessed to survive 2020.
Yeah. It's crazy. What has this year really been for you? Like, what for creatively? How has it halted things, and also how has it helped you progress?
Well, just being in a pandemic, like it help you think more because you at a standstill, you know what I'm saying? You being still. So it's like it just helped me open my mind more and think more. And then I lost a lot of people this year. So it kind of like took a toll on me to the point where I'm just like, man, my mind wasn't even really on the music, but it was on the music because I knew I ain't want to give up because I knew what I had going for myself. You know what I'm saying? So like it definitely helped me. Like it helped me progress because it helped me progress also too because like other artists, you know what I'm saying, they feel like they can't really, you can't do this and you can't do that, you know what I'm saying? But you can though. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be able, you just gotta want to take that risk. You know what I'm saying? So like it's a big risk factor for me. So but it definitely helped me though. It definitely helped me because while everybody else was asleep, I was up working. Or you know what I'm saying? I'm out politicking. You know what I'm saying? Just had to take them risks.
Yeah, and I agree with that because even for me, my podcast and stuff, this year has been a year of just, you know, isolation and working, you know. This is a good time for people to think about starting small businesses, figuring out additional ways to make income because so many people have lost jobs and stuff. How important is just us as the Black community? How important is entrepreneurship in the Black community, do you think?
Man, it's very important. That's why I was going to add on to what you said. Is like the pandemic is definitely teaching us how to become our own entrepreneurs because while everything in the government not what you going to do to eat, you know what I'm saying? You got to figure out a way, you know what I'm saying? So like it's very important. It's very important, and it's like it's working out for some people, and some people just still finding their way, you know what I'm saying? So like it's very important to me though.
Yeah, I totally agree. And then that's the thing about it is a lot of times people think that you got time to play around and this and this. This year definitely was a reality check on.
Yeah. This year you actually like if you didn't know life was real, I guarantee you it hit you this year because
Sure.
you definitely know life is real now. It's not a game.
So, talking about your entrepreneurship and just the importance of entrepreneurship, you mentioned that you have a clothing line. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
It's called Trap Vibes. I had this name for like a long time. Like I just didn't know what I was gonna do with it, so that's why I had made it my rap name. You know what I'm saying? But then, I had a couple people put a couple bugs in my ear, and they was like, "Man, you know what I'm saying? You need to make it into a clothing line, because you know what I'm saying." So I got a logo made, and now, you know what I'm saying, I'm looking to hopefully, you know what I'm saying, as it progresses and get bigger, I want to put it in stores and stuff like that, so everybody around the world could purchase it, and not just my fan base know about it, but everybody in the world know about it.
That's dope. That's dope. And um, one thing that you want to give out, like message wise, to your supporters out there and your listeners, what message do you want to convey over your music to your listeners?
Oh man, I first and foremost, I appreciate all the support and all the love. Keep supporting, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep feeding y'all. And you know what I'm saying, just like don't never give up on life, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know, like something bad, or you could lose somebody in your life, whether you cut them off or just by natural cause, something else good coming. You know what I'm saying? You just got to have that thought process. You really got to just think positive. Just think positive at all times, because you got to watch what you put in the atmosphere, because it's true. You know what I'm saying? Speaking stuff into existence is true. Being prolific is true. You know what I'm saying? I know it because I didn't spoke this where my life going now. You know what I'm saying? I didn't spoke it into the atmosphere. I didn't spoke it into existence. I done told many people like plenty of times, like, man, I'm gonna make it, bro. Watch this. I'm gonna make it. And look, you know what I'm saying? Look where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? I'm still climbing the ladder. So that let you know it's true. You know what I'm saying? Just keep your faith in God because He got you no matter what. Man.
Amen.
Show
man.
love. Show
Amen
love.
to that, man. Honestly, like some people don't understand, that really whatever you put your mind to is what you become. If you're being negative all day, that's what you're gonna get, and whatever you put out is what you're gonna get received back.
Exactly. I had to learn that the hard way when I was back at home in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I learned my lessons.
Man, that's powerful words. And hopefully the fans that's out there that's listening right now, if you guys are checking us out, I'm here with K.O. Mason. He's from Chicago, and he got his brand new music out. He's a hip-hop artist. He's doing his thing. He's just an overall artist in general. Of course, a creator, entrepreneur, got his own clothing line and everything else. We're going to put the links in the description. And if you guys have made it this far through the podcast, that means that you like this podcast. You need to subscribe right now on YouTube. And if you guys are listening on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, and wherever else is distributed, make sure you guys subscribe right now as we continue on with this part 2 of this interview. So, shall we continue?
Let's get it.
All right, man. So, what are the top 5 hip hop artists that you listen to? I know Nas is going to be up in there, but if you could say your top 5 hip hop artists of all time, who would it be?
Top 5 hip hop artists of all time. So one, it'd definitely be Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? I want to say The Game. Of course, Nas. Of course, Jay-Z. That's 4. And I'm gonna say Kendrick. I'm gonna say Kendrick too. You know what I'm saying? Those like my top 5. I wanna throw J. Cole in there too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Solid. That's a solid list of artists right there. You know what I mean? Got a lot of great artists that's out there right now. So what keeps you going? Like as an independent artist, like what are the challenges that you face as you grow your brand in general?
You said say that one more time. I'm sorry.
Challenges that you might face doing your work independently.
Well, okay, so like you gotta have real like thick skin when you're doing this. You know what I'm saying? Cause not everybody, and you gotta know that everybody don't think like you. Everybody don't feel the way you feel. So once you have that in your head, you know what I'm saying? And once you got that thick skin, you will be all right. So like the toughest challenge for me sometimes is like when I be in the studio with my team, for instance, right? I be in the studio with my team and like my A&Rs, and they listening to my sound and how I'm coming on the track and all that. It's been plenty of times to where like one of my A&Rs, Amar, he'll tell me like, I like what you saying, but I need you to come a different way, bro, because it's sounding, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I be like frustrated because I be like, man, I just sat here and took all this time and wrote this shit. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta know in your mind, like he not saying it sound bad. He's saying he wants you to sound different. You know what I'm saying? So like that really be the toughest challenge I be having. You know what I'm saying? But we don't really have those type of challenges because like I've been like forcing myself to, once again, you know what I'm saying, be a stretched out artist, you know what I'm saying? Not just stand right here. Everybody know I could be in this lane right here, but let me go hop in their lane real quick and then come back right here. You know what I'm saying? So like that's really the most toughest challenge I had so far, you know what I'm saying? Because I haven't really like got the chance to actually, you know what I'm saying, experience, like do all of the touring and all that. I know it's going to come though. I know it's going to be plenty of other, you know what I'm saying? And then one more thing is like having trust. Like, you know what I'm saying? Trusting the people that's around you, you know what I'm saying? Making sure you know these people going to make sure you safe at all times. They going to You know what I'm saying? They gonna put you in the right predicaments. You know what I'm saying? When contracts come through, they not gonna be on no backdoor type shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do side deals and shit. Trust. You know what I'm saying? That's a main thing in this shit. If you're around people that you don't know if you trust or not, you're gonna have a hard time doing this shit. You're gonna have a hard time. And your life is gonna come like, I don't know how to explain it. It's gonna change your life, bro. But it's gonna be for the bad though, because it's like you're around people that you don't know if you could trust them or not. You know what I'm saying?
That's the worst. That is
So
the worst.
it's really a mind thing. You know what I'm saying? It's really a mind thing. But yeah, so those really the toughest challenges I have. But like my team, as far as my team, I trust everybody on my team. You know what I'm saying? And it took me a while to trust them because I was new to them. You know what I'm saying? We was new to each other. You know what I'm saying? But that's how it is. That's how you build those relationships. You know what I'm saying? So like.
Well, I'm glad that you got a solid team, because most artists that's starting up in the game, you know, it's hard for them to get people that's solid, that's going to tell them the truth about their work, that's going to try to be there and make sure that everything stays on track. So kudos to your team for making sure that it comes together real well.
Man, shout out to them, man.
So you talking about concerts performing. You know, we got this pandemic going on. We don't know if it's gonna be another year, 2 years, whatever. But have you ever thought about doing like a virtual concert like most artists are doing right now?
Yeah, I actually have, and I talked to my team about it too as well. So we looking into doing that, the virtual thing, but we actually was gonna do something. It wasn't gonna be virtual though. It was gonna be like an actual show, but like only a certain amount of people could come into the venue. You know what I'm saying? And I was gonna do that because I did a live version to Take That. You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna have a band behind me. You know what I'm saying? They was gonna actually play the track, and I was gonna perform it live. But we didn't do it because of COVID. You know what I'm saying? So like, but yeah, we definitely have thought about doing that. So like, I'm just trying to figure out a way that we could do it, like however they be doing it and get it on them big platforms or whatever. So, but I'm pretty sure we could do it though. I'm up for it though. I definitely want to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to hearing whatever else you got going on, especially if you do it live. You know, you're gonna have to send me that invite real quick so I can go on.
Oh, yeah.
Support.
I got you.
So the ball drops in a few more days. What is the overall, you know, plan for 2021?
Shit, man, just keep climbing that ladder. You know what I'm saying? Keep building, keep adding on to the team, making it stronger. Building more relationships. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And giving more good music, more videos. Man, it's gonna be a lot more work. That's why I tell people all the time, if they open this world back up, I'm telling y'all, I'm going full-fledged. I ain't letting up. You know what I'm saying? So 2021 is just straight work for me.
Well, that's what I like to hear. And of course, this is a part of the podcast where I let you advertise everything that you got going on, anything additional that we haven't mentioned during our 30-minute talk. Please mention your brand, social media. How can people support you, and how can people follow you?
Oh yeah, you can follow me on all social media platforms and music platforms at KO Mason. It's K.O.Mason. That's on every platform. And I also started a label, Next Level Entertainment. So we in the midst of doing that right now, getting all the paperwork situated for that. And I'm gonna be coming up under my own label. You know what I'm saying? Once I get my little roll off and get to where I need to be, I'll be able to reach down for another artist and help them. You know what I'm saying? And just keep the train rolling. Just keep it going. I'm gonna put them through the same thing I got put through, so they can learn. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lead them in the dark. You know what I'm saying? Because my team ain't lead me in the dark. You know what I'm saying? About nothing. Because they want me to be an independent boss. They don't want me to be slaved. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna come back on them. You know what I'm saying? If I'm getting slaved and y'all my team, y'all gonna get slaved too, right? So it's like they teach me how to be my own boss. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the music industry, the music business. So
Well, congratulations on everything you got going on. I wish you nothing but much more success in the work that you're doing. Great song, great single. Of course, when you got some more material, have it sent over. Give a shout out to Zeno for hooking up this interview right now.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Big Bro. Shout out to Zeno, man.
He's a real one, definitely a real one, and a good person to have a part of your team. So big shout out to Zeno. If you guys are new to this YouTube channel, or if you guys are new to this podcast, make sure you guys subscribe right now. It's the DJ Erica podcast. We talk about celebrity news, commentary, and if you guys like audio, check us out on Spotify, Apple, Stitcher. You know, tune in. You know, if you like visuals, come over to the YouTube channel. I am DJ Jerica. We'll hook you up. Follow me on all social medias at DJ Jerica Podcast, at DJ Jerica, and that is a wrap. And thank you so much, KO, for coming to the shows. KO Mason, y'all.
And thank you for having me.
All right. Happy New Year's to you and yours.
Happy New Year to you too.
All right now. Okay.
All right.
DJ